we've been walking for a day and a half, and there's still no road in sight. Where exactly are we going? Hey, do you actually have any idea on where we're going? I mean, I can't see anything but trees and snow for miles. Wait, you're saying there's a town close to here? You do realize that we're in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing here. Don't give me that sly smirk, you. Look up. It's already getting late. Wha- No, I am not cozying up to you like I did last night. And no, I didn't actually like it. Don't look at me like that. It was cold, okay? And it just so happened that you are warm. Heck, look at you. You even melt the snow on the ground around you. So, why do you even carry around a bedroll? I mean, it's not like you need one. You seem to keep warm just fine without it. Well, fine. Perhaps I should have asked for permission before dragging your sleeping body into the bedroll and using you as a bed warmer. Okay, just... Can we drop this? You said there was a town around here. Then, where is it? I can't see any smoke or anything. It's on the other side of that mountain pass, huh? Alright. I suppose we can reach it before nightfall. We better move quickly, though. You didn't say the pass was going over the mountain. No, I'm fine. Really. Well, I suppose I lied. No, I can't take that. What about you? Won't you be cold in just your shirt? Yes, I can walk. But what about you? That's unfair. You can just do that? I suppose it isn't that far of a stretch since you can sleep on the snowy ground and just be fine when you wake up. Demon privileges. Something about this is giving me a slight feeling of deja vu, but I can't quite... What? Sorry. Look, I was just lost in thought. Since when did I start worrying so much about you? I don't get you. Look, it's not like I care about your well-being all that much. It's just that you make my chances of surviving much better. So, I think it would be a mutual endeavor for you to stay alive. And heck, I could ask you the same thing. Why do you look like you care so much about me? Don't give me that. You obviously care about what happens to me. Don't even try to conceal it. Laugh all you want, but you won't be laughing when I spray you with holy water when you're asleep. Glad? Why are you glad? You're glad that I'm back to normal. I suppose that means I'm not seriously hurt. Hey, wait a second. That means you do care. we're saved. I can see the town in the distance. Honestly, for a second there, I thought I was gonna end up dying on that godforsaken mountain. What? Blast. It's locked. How are we supposed to get into town now? Play along? What do you mean? Um, yes, sir. Me and my sibling are looking for shelter for the night. I I don't think I can last out here much longer. Could you please let a traveler and their sick sibling in? Please, kind guardsman? Huh. Um, didn't think that would work so well. That was easier than I expected. You never told me you were much of an actor. Forcing those worry-filled tears. You should be on the stage. Been there, done that? Really? Are you saying that you've been on stage? How old are you anyways? Why I ask? Well, I'm curious, I guess. And because you seem to have seen a lot of things, and you look like you've done so much. Almost seems like it's too much to fit in a normal lifespan. Oh, come on. Why won't you tell me? What? Are you embarrassed about your age or something? You're 164 years old. Ow! Okay, I'll be quieter. Sheesh. Well, for someone that old, you look quite young. Oh, ancient one. Not sure I'll stop. Maybe. But you'll have to tell me more about your adventure sometime. You can start with this stage thing. Oh. I'm sorry I brought that up. That must have been painful for you. Being treated as some sort of circus animal. Traveling around. Daily injections of holy water to keep you from escaping your cage. How old were you then? Just 7 years, huh? That's horrible. How did you end up escaping? I don't think that's something for you to feel guilty of. That guard got what he deserved. I don't care that you're a demon. I don't think anyone should be treated that badly. But ripping him limb from limb, was that really necessary? Your demon part got the better of you. What do you mean by that exactly? I mean, you are a demon, aren't you? So, surely all of you is, well, your demon part. Wait. Your mother was a demon and your father was just a man. Huh. So, that's why they're harmless. But they do still have pointed ears, and... Wait. Are those... their teeth? They're almost like small fangs. Oh, so it's my turn now. Well, We can get to that. But first, there it is. That's the tavern right there. Must be. It's the only place that makes noise at this hour. Let's see. The Stag Princess Folly. Interesting name. Well, it's easy to remember at least. Shall we head inside? Oh, you'll go and arrange us a room. Sure. I'll take a seat over there then. Looks like they've had a tough time. Though, I fail to understand how they became so gentle. Considering their experiences, they should honestly be the opposite. And I couldn't blame them for that. Now, why have they attached themselves to me like this? I'm nothing special. Not by their standards, anyway. I wonder what time it is. I think they have a pocket watch or something in their coat. Ah, here we are. Wait, this watch, it's... But... that should be impossible. This can't possibly be... Hi. You're back. No, I wasn't rummaging through your things out of boredom. You wanted me to tell you about my past, right? Well, where do I begin? Alright, what I did before I was a hunter. Well, not much, really. I was just some waiter at some small tavern back then. I think I was around 11 years old. Or was I 12? No, definitely 11. Anyways, look. During my 11th birthday, mother and father had taken me into the city. We were quite wealthy from what I understand at the time. And, well, I was a bit too young to really get to know about our family's finances, so I lived a pretty carefree life. Until that day. It was a cold evening, much like today. We were walking home from a bout of shopping that we had just done, when, out of nowhere, Mother was dragged into a dark alley by the street. I didn't quite see it, but one thing was for sure. It was a bloodthirsty demon. And all we heard were her screams. Father, of course, drew his rapier and decided to go in after. He told me to stay close behind him, so I did. And even with him close, I was still so scared. Eventually, my mother's screams just stopped. A faint light of a lantern we saw was just there in the distance, so we walked closer and closer until we saw what was left of Mother. It looked like she had been mauled by a bear. Deep claw marks all over. I wanted to run away. To just scream and run away from everything. But I couldn't. Father screamed for the monster to show itself, which it did shortly. I wanted to run away. There was something about this monster. Even though he looked just like anyone you would pass on the street, those eyes, deep, sanguine red, piercing with hunger, his fingers ending with claws, and his teeth were that of a predator. No, I'm fine. I can go on with the story. wanted to leave, like I said, but unlike me, Father was brave. He did manage to hurt the demon in the battle, but when Mother reanimated, he didn't stand a chance. He was torn apart in front of my eyes. All I could do was cry, seeing the feral remains of my mother rip Father apart. I I tried to scream for help, but none came. I knew I was going to die that day. I thought I was going to die. But then from the darkness came my savior. A cloaked hunter charged that beast and managed to kill him. The first demon in one fell swoop, and what was left of Mother in the second too. Yeah, I'm fine. At first, I was just as afraid of the hunter as the demons that they had just slain. But the hunter reached out to me and asked if I had anyone left. All I could answer was a weak no. And I remember them kneeling down and giving me their coat to cover my blood-stained clothes. And told me this: I can't just leave you here. Come with me. I'll make sure you're fed, though you will have to work for that food. I co-own a small tavern here in the city. How about working there? I remember those words well. Like it's always in my head. Just because they were so warm and kind in their tone. And, well, as you know, I accepted them. That offer, it's not like I can refuse. There was nowhere else for me to go. So I worked and lived there for 2 years. I liked it, meeting people and such. Even though some weren't very nice drunks, but the hunter that I looked up to, they'd always just kick them out if they tried anything funny. And, well, I was happy for a time, but that didn't last. The tavern burned down at some point, and during it, I hurt myself. Once again, I thought that was it for me. But once again, I was pulled out of the flames by some of the kind hunter's friends from the order. When I woke up in the infirmary at the town's branch of the hunter's order, I didn't remember much about my time at the tavern. Like some sort of amnesia. Not even the hunter's name, nor their face. The healer said that I had gotten a nasty blow to the head, and that it might be the reason for my broken memories, but I don't really know. After that, I became an initiate, motivated by revenge. I wanted to kill that bastard that destroyed my new family, the people of the Eliza's Rest Inn, and eventually, I became a full hunter. When I was about 17 anyways. 5 years later, here we are. Meeting you and even having a meal with you after I had just tried to kill you. Not much more to tell after that. Yeah, I know. It was kind of a long story, but you were such a good listener that I couldn't really stop myself. Honestly, it's pretty good to get that out of my system. I feel strangely lighter. Yeah, I agree. It's getting pretty late. We should probably get some sleep. You did get us separate rooms, right? Right? Only one room left. Please say it has 2 beds in it. Thank the stars. And here we are in our humble abode. Now, turn around. Because I said so. Now, do it. Yep, all done. You can turn around now. And you can do your thing. Don't worry, I won't look either. Because I am gonna be going off to sleep. Can you blow out the candles? Thanks. What was I thinking? Revealing my whole life story like that. It's not like me at all. But I just get some strange feeling from them. Like, I know deep down that I can trust them. But why is that? Maybe I should just wake up before them. Try to leave in the morning. I mean, I'm sure they'll understand if I do that. But what is this feeling? Guilt? Why would I feel that over a stranger? A half demon, no less. What should I do? If only you were here. Then maybe it would all just become clear.